Lemoyne-Owen will come in at 4-6. Birch lifts this ball out into short right. Will be brought in by the second baseman, Williams, and that'll end the first inning. Miles gets a single, leaves a runner on. We've played one. Your score is 0-0 after one between Miles and Lemoyne-Owen. Again, the Golden Bears, winners of the first game, 12-9 to win its first conference game of the season. Let's go through the lineups here first for Lemoyne-Owen. Williams leading off playing second base. Seeley is batting second. He's in center field. Lozano, the shortstop, hitting third. He went into a double play to end the top of the first inning. We'll go to the cleanup hitter who will lead off here. It'll be Polnitz playing first base. Terrell, who hit a long home run in the first game, he's the designated hitter. And Coleman will bat sixth and play in left field. Marrero is the third baseman hitting seventh. Rivera, the catcher, hitting eighth. And Meglis, the right fielder, hitting ninth. And again, Maya, the starting pitcher for Maya's the starting pitcher for Lemoyne-Owen. For Miles, we'll go around the horn. Birch is playing at first. Barnes at second. Jeffries, the shortstop. Lyons is playing third. It's going to be Smith in left. Wessels in center. Spann is in right. Whitehead is doing the catching here in game two. And it'll be Jalen Rhines on the bump for the Golden Bears. First pitch is in there for a ball. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at one. Up and tight for ball two. Swing and a miss. Jeffries has a little trouble there handling the ground ball by Polnitz, and it'll bring up Terrell. Big lefty swinger. He's got big power. Rhines gets the first pitch in for a strike. Top of the second. No score. Second of two here today. Part of a three-game series. We'll play seven as that ball misses down and in. We'll play seven here in the second game of the doubleheader. One more nine-inning game tomorrow at noon here at Rickwood. As that ball laced the other way, first two runners on. Miles looking to turn another double play here, and that's exactly what happens. Jeffries to Barnes to Birch. And quickly 2 outs for the Magicians. Good job there. Again, middle infield turning 2. Second double play of the game for the Golden Bears. Marrero will come to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Rhines rocks and fires upstairs to even the count. Smiles team looking to be in contention for not only a SIAC tournament berth, swing and a miss by Marrero, but also trying to remain in the mix, one of the top teams in this league, looking to win its first championship since 2016. Here's the 1-2. That ball, one hopper to short, and it's going to turn into a run. Tough throw from shortstop there by Jeffries. And the second error of the inning turns into a run for the Magicians. Jeffries was just kind of gliding over there, and as he threw it right in the dirt, Birch could not scoop it. And now Rivera's going to bat with 2 outs. First pitch in for a strike. Miles trailed in the first game, but a big 6-run 5th inning erased all of that. 2 more in the 6th really gave the Golden Bears a nice cushion, up and tight as Rivera turns out of the way. Rhines was a preseason all-conference pick after being selected all-SIAC last year, as he gets that one in for a strike. Runs the count to 1-2. Again, we're going to be playing a little bit against the clock, against the sun here. No light swing and a miss. No, it's going to be a foul tip, and Whitehead unable to hold on. But as you can see, the shadows already creeping over home plate. The pitcher in full daylight. Runner on first, 1-2, swing and a miss. And that'll end the top of the second. For the Magicians, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 Miles errors, 1 runner left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. It's Lemoyne-Owen on top, 1-0. We'll be back. Back at Rickwood Field, Lemoyne-Owen on top, 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Barnes, Lyons, and Smith all coming to the plate for the Golden Bears here in the bottom of the second. Barnes went 1 for 3 with an RBI in the opening contest. Has gotten off to a good start this season, hitting .423, has driven in 5, .483 on base percentage, slugging at .577. Catcher trying to get his gear on as Maya continues to get loose here before the Golden Bears come to bat in the second. Again, as we were talking about in the top of the inning, the lights aren't going to come on here at Rickwood, so you've got to get these 7 innings in while you still have daylight, and you'll just watch the line. Right now, the first baseman, a good portion of right field, home plate, all in shadows. The rest of the field, mostly daylight. It's a beautiful day out here for baseball, that's for sure. First pitch for Maya. Stroked by Barnes. Good scoop. Throw to first, though. Let's see. They're going to say yes. Polnitz holds on at first base. Marrero gets the out as Marrero first was able to handle the hot smash, and then he gets up and throws to first a little while, but Polnitz was able to make the play for out number 1. Pitch in for a strike as the Johnny Lyons comes to the plate. He did not get a hit, but drove in 2. Bases loaded walks and a ground out as strike 2 is pumped in. He misses. Maya does on that pitch, so it's now 1-2. Lyons hitting .375. He has driven in 10 on the season, and this one headed to the gap, and that's where it's going to come down. Let's see if Lyons thinks about going 2. No, he doesn't. It's cut off in center field. Base hit for the Golden Bears. Here with 1 out in the second. Lyons continues his strong start to the season. It's going to bring up Michael Smith. Smith hitting .348. He has driven in 5. A couple of those came in the first game. Pickoff, move over the first, not in time. Smith went 2 for 4. Drove in a couple of runs. Lays down the bunt. Maya gets over. Is he going to be able to get this Speedster Smith? He does. Sacrifice bunt for Smith. Moves Lyons into scoring position for the second out. Chance here for Whitehead to try to even the score, maybe get a little more. First pitch in for a strike. Whitehead, the second catcher for the most part here for the Golden Bears, but he's hitting .667. 2 hits and 3 at-bats. That one is right up the middle. What is Lyons doing out at second? And he went back. That ball was in front of him. He saw it wasn't going to be caught. But Lyons kind of hesitated. Chance for an RBI, and I'm sure Whitehead is not the happiest guy because he's 3 for 4 on this young season, and that was a chance for his 4th RBI. Fortunately, not good base running there. And Lyons is going to stay at third, and he's going to leave it here for Trey Spann. Spann hitting .143. Throw over the first, not in time. Golden Bears trying to even the score, trailing 1-0 here in the second. First pitch misses for a ball. Another throw to first, not in time. Miles loves to run, so don't be surprised if you see Whitehead take off. That ball hits Spann in the back. No stolen base for Whitehead, but he's going to head on to second And that's going to load the bags. As this goes back to the top of the order to Wessels. Wessels 0 for 1 here today. Came in hitting .458, hit his first home run of the season in game 1. He has driven in 13. Chance to make a big impact here in the second. See from that shot there, you see how the shadows have taken over most of the first base area. Wessels fouls it off. Polnitz over towards the dugout, but that ball is going to go out of play for strike one. Wessels, the reigning player of the week in the SIAC, had a big weekend in New Orleans. It's part of the Ron Washington Classic. So congratulations to him. I'd like to make another run at Player of the Week here with this plate appearance. Maya gets that pitch in at strike two, and quickly Wessels is in the hole. The 0-2. And that's going to get the corner, and Wessels unable to get the bat off of his shoulder, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits, but Miles leaves 3 runners on base. We go to the third. Lemoyne-Owen on top, 1-0. Back here, Rick Woodfield, A.A. Moore with you. Lemoyne-Owen on top of Miles, 1-0. Here as we get ready to start the top of the third, Jalen Rhines on the bump gives up an unearned run in the second inning. So far this season, coming into today, he pitched 12 and 2/3 innings, had struck out 13 over those frames. He's 2-0 overall, but the ERA up there a little bit at 5.68. But looking to shut down the Magicians, who have a 1-0 lead. Lemoyne-Owen will come to the plate here with Meglis, the number 9 hitter, and then back around to the top with Williams and Ciali. Swing and a miss for strike one. Another swing and a miss. The 0-2. Stroked out in the left field, base hit. Leadoff single for Meglis. And the Magicians here in the top of the third will bring up Williams. Williams 0 for 1. He struck out to start the ball game. Went 1 for 6 and struck out twice in game 1. Meglis, short lead off of first. Williams showed bunt. Umpire said he offered for strike one. Right to third, Lyons to Barnes, fires to Birch, and for the third time, the Golden Bears turn two. Miles has turned a double play in each inning. Lyons has started two of them. Right around the horn, and quickly there are two outs. And Ciali will come to the plate. He singled with one out and was erased in a double play in the first. That pitch misses for a ball. Curveball misses inside. Quickly 2-0. Umpire at the plate. He's got a pretty understated strike call. He just kind of sticks his arm out there and say, yeah, that's it. The 2-1. Does it again because that pitch was in there for strike two. Ryan's already at 40 pitches here in the third. Again, the Golden Bears have one more tomorrow here against Lemoyne-Owen. Then play again at home next week. 3-game series against Clark Atlanta. That ball lifted to left, and Smith is under it, and that will be the final out here in the third. Another double play. Golden Bears have turned three of those here in three. We go to the bottom of the third. Lemoyne-Owen on top, 1-0. Back here at historic Rickwood Field, 1-0 is your score. Lemoyne-Owen on top of the Golden Bears of Miles. As Maya continues to warm up here in between innings. It's going to be Jeffries leading off, followed by Willis and Birch. Jeffries grounded out to second base to start, with one out in the top of the first. Suffered a preseason injury, but has gotten back in there and starting to warm up. Came in hitting .273 with a .429 on base percentage. Has driven in 3. Has played short, second, and third. Jeffries, a junior transfer from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Shows bunt, lays it down, but it goes foul for strike one. As we were saying in the last half inning, Miles is at home next weekend. 3-game set against Clark Atlanta before going on the road the week following to Lane. Pitch little outside, evens the count at 1. As that pitch misses as well. Maya misses once more. If you're Lemoyne, this is certainly a big hitter to get, because if Jeffries gets on first, chances are he's taking a quick route to second, swing and a miss. That pitch misses low, and leadoff batter is on. Jeffries hasn't had many opportunities to run, or has not taken many opportunities, but in the one time that he did take off, he was successful. He'll bring up Willis, 1 for 1. Quick throw over the first, not in time. Willis came in hitting .348. That's gone up with the single in the first. Pitch in for a strike. Willis went 2 for 4 as he swings and misses there. Went 2 for 4, scored 3 times in the opener. Another transfer came in from Pineville, Louisiana. Maya's showing some of his best moves over the first, trying to keep Jeffries close. And Willis goes the other way. Let's see what Jeffries does. He makes the turn, doesn't see it. Willis is going to motor into second as no one is covering. And the Golden Bears are in business. Second and third, nobody out. Willis now 2 for 2. Meglis boots the ball out and right, and the runners take an extra base. Jeffries looked like he had trouble picking that ball up. But was able to make it to third base regardless, and it's going to bring up Birch. Birch showing bunt. That pitch misses. Birch 0 for 1. Chance for Miles to get on the board, possibly take the lead with a hit. Maya misses again, ball 2. Boy, those shadows are moving quickly. 4:26 local time. That misses as well. 3-0 count to Birch. Let's see if he gets a 3-0 green light. He does, and fouls it off. Rivera ate that one a little bit. Umpire's going to walk around a little bit, let Rivera walk around, get his bearings together, and coach is out to make sure that his backstop is okay. Big swing there by Birch. May have an equipment issue. I think he's okay. Birch was looking to do some damage with that swing. Golden Bears hope he does damage as well. You got to play at least 5 of these innings to have this game be complete. Here's the 3-1. Birch fouls that off, and now we've got a full count. Barnes in the on-deck circle. Birch slightly open, takes a swing, dribbles it out towards third. That's going to get a run home, but that's going to draw Polnitz off the bag. And he's going to be safe. The Golden Bears are on the board. Willis is going to hold steady at second base, but Jeffries comes across the plate. Birch will get an RBI. First and second, still nobody out. Barnes shows bunt, but Maya is going to wheel around towards second base. RBI number 7 for Birch. Polnitz is going to get that bunt. Good job. There by Barnes, getting it down for out number 1. For a moment, Polnitz thought about trying to cut down Willis over at third, but instead he says we're going to get this out and see if Maya can get us out of this jam a bit. Lyon shows bunt, and he's going to bunt it foul for strike 1. Coach Milton Barney doesn't have a problem, playing the short ball game, making teams have to make plays defensively. He's got guys with speed as well. So you see some of these bunts that are supposed to be sacrifices, guys able to beat them out and get base hits. I'm going to say he did. Lyons goes around for strike 2. Lyons not a big strikeout guy. He's struck out about 25% of the time. That one is bounced foul. Ideally, you'd like to see those numbers a little lower. But does a good job making contact. Here's the 0-2. Outside edge for strike 3. No contact there for Lyons. It's going to be left to Smith to try to give the Golden Bears the lead. Smith was hit by a pitch the last time up. In fact, I take that back. Smith laid down a sacrifice bunt the last time he was up. First pitch in for a strike. That ball up and away, and Rivera did a good job saving it from going to the backstop. Probably would have put Miles on top. Again, we talked about that shadow line. In the first inning and the top of the second, the pitcher was in sunlight. Now both the pitcher and home plate in the shadows. Smith fouls it back, and it's 1-2. Smith swings and misses. Maya gets out of the jam. And the Golden Bears get just one, but that one is enough to tie the game. As we play 3, we'll be back. Jalen Rhines warming up. His teammates coming out behind him. As we are now in the fourth inning. Game tied at 1 between the Magicians of Lemoyne-Owen and the Miles Golden Bears. Miles looking for the doubleheader split. The doubleheader sweep. While the Magicians are trying to come out with a split as both of these teams start conference play. Middle of the lineup coming up for the Magicians. Lozano will lead it off. He'll be followed by Polnitz and Terrell. First pitch, a ball. Lozano fouls it off to the right side. Lemoyne-Owen has not been what you would say one of the top teams in this league over the last several years. They tend to have a cadre of good ball players. A lot of them come, believe it or not, here from the Birmingham area. Rhines falls behind 3-1. This was the team that Miles beat to win the championship. And it was in 2017, not 2016. That pitch is upstairs and leadoff batter on for the Magicians. Lemoyne-Owen in that 2017 tournament came out of the losers bracket, lost the first game, and just got hot, just knocking teams off day by day, sometimes 2 in a day, and actually was in the lead early in the ball game against Miles, but the Golden Bears obviously came back and won the championship. Here's Polnitz. He skies one out to short left. Jeffries got turned around just a little bit, but it's going to be enough for out number 1. Bring it up to Terrell. He hit one the opposite way. 1 for 1 in this ball game. He fouls the first pitch back. Terrell went 2 for 4. Doubled and homered in game 1. Swing and a miss. You can see by that swing there when he comes to the plate, he's got some real intentions, and if you're a Golden Bears fan, those intentions are not good. The 0-2 misses way outside. Don't want to get in this young man's wheelhouse, middle in. This time he hits another one. This one's off Jeffries. Almost had a chance for another double play. Jeffries had a little trouble handling it, but Barnes was there to help out. It'll actually be a 4-6 put out at second base. Brings up Coleman with 2 outs. Coleman hit into a double play his last time up. least if you're Lemoyne-Owen, you can say that you didn't hit into a double play in every inning. Ryan's from Waco, Texas. Another swing and a miss for Coleman, and he's quickly in a 1-2 hole. Stays alive with the foul ball. That was pitch number 56 for Jalen Rhines, and with the 7-inning game, you generally don't worry about the pitch count. Staying in the zone, though, is still important. That ball is downstairs. Two-two count. Runner on first. Rhines and the Golden Bears trying to get out of this inning, and he does. As Rhines strikes out Coleman to retire the side. Magicians leave one on. We go to the bottom of the fourth, tied at 1. One run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Magicians. 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Golden Bears. This game tied at 1 as we get ready to start the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up to bat for the Golden Bears here in the 4th, Whitehead will lead it off. He'll be followed by Spann and then back to the top with Wessels. Miles got its 1 run by putting the leadoff batter on. Sure, that's what Whitehead would like to do here. He's 1 for 1, singled in the 2nd. First pitch in tight, 4 ball. Probably should have had an RBI. Didn't come through like he wanted it to. Fouls that back. Another foul ball, and quickly 1-2. Maya doing a good job. He's thrown 51 pitches. Make that 54 pitches, 38 for strikes, but that misses down low. Maya has struck out 4 in 3 innings of work. But Whitehead with his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And the Golden Bears have the leadoff hitter on. Whitehead stayed right on that pitch and was able to drive it in the left. He's hit 2 balls hard. The Golden Bears are going to go to the bench here. They're going to bring up Trey Walker. Coach Barney knows that the time is ticking. He wants to get some big offense in as quick as he can. Walker just 1 for 6, has driven in a run. Sophomore from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Skies that to center field. Quick out for Walker. It'll bring up Wessels, top of the order for the Golden Bears. Getting a third look here at Maya. Wessels has come up twice and has struck out twice. Left the bases loaded the last time. First pitch in for a strike. Yeah, Maya's done a lot of throws over the first, trying to keep the Golden Bears close. And for good reason. Miles 45 of 51 in stolen base attempts this year. Whitehead getting a little bigger lead. He takes off. Used to throw down from Rivera. Whitehead is out. Rivera threw a strike, and Whitehead was gunned down. Count's going to go to 2-1. Swing and a miss for Wessels. Short, slow bouncer to first. Good scoop by Polnitz over at first base. And that's going to retire the side. The Golden Bears get a single, but it's wiped out on a caught stealing. We've played 4. We're tied at 1. A. Moore here with you back at Rickwood Field. We're tied at 1. Lemoyne-Owen and Miles. Defensive change for the Golden Bears. Trey Walker stays in the game to play right field. Bottom of the order for the Magicians, Marrero, Rivera, and Meglis. 7, 8, 9. All due up for Lemoyne-Owen. Both of these pitchers have done a good job working through a little traffic, but mostly the hitters have been struggling to make much happen. Miles with 5 hits, Lemoyne-Owen with 3. Rivera struck out in his first plate appearance. Rivera hits this one, and he's out number 1. One pitch, one out. Brings up Meglis. Meglis singled. First pitch fouled back for strike one. Ryan just looks sharp here through the first 4 and the third as he misses outside. He struck out 3, walked just 1. No extra base hits allowed. The 1-2. Rivera golfs it over into the corner, and Walker not able to get it. And now Rivera, he's going to pull up at second base as he hooked that into the corner for 1-out double. That will bring up Meglis, who singled in the third. Ball misses down and away. Good look there at Rivera at second. They made changes here to Rickwood Field a couple of years ago as this Venerable Stadium hosted the Major League Baseball game between St. Louis and San Francisco. Good pick over at first base by Birch. But Rivera is going to advance to third for the second out. What I was getting at with the changes here, previously the bullpens used to, much like the old days, were down the lines. And so you could see who was warming up, if anyone was warming up, but now they've put those bullpens out in the outfield behind the gate, so it's hard to see, really almost impossible to see who's warming up. Williams up for the third time as he fouls the first pitch back. Williams 0 for 2 has struck out. Ryan's trying to work out of a small jam here. Swing and a miss. One pitch away from doing so. Here's the 0-2 to Williams upstairs. Still in a position where you don't have to throw your best pitch here. See if Williams is going to be willing to chase. And again, you still don't have to throw your best pitch here. Jeffries. Another error leads to another run for Lemoyne-Owen, and the Magicians lead. of the fifth. And again, that was a pretty routine play. I'm sure that Jeffries sped up just a bit, knowing Williams with his speed was going down the line. But nonetheless, Lemoyne-Owen back on top as we get ready to come to the plate in the fifth. And Jeffries is going to lead off. I'm sure he wants to do something big with the bat. Kind of make up for those errors. First pitch in for a strike. Maya gets the outside edge for strike two. Jeffries out to left for a single. He's thinking two, and he's going to try to take it. Here's the throw in from left. Jeffries is in with a double. So, in fact, he does make up at least a little bit for those throwing errors. As he's standing on second base with a leadoff double. Willis has 2 hits already. 2 singles for Willis. We'll see if Coach Barney wants Willis to lay it down and try to play to get the tying run within 90 feet. Willis swings and misses for strike one. Leadoff double by Jeffries has him at second. Willis out to right field. Jeffries standing on second. Catch made. Takes off. Here comes the throw from right. Not in time. It's out number one. Shows bunt again. That pitch is upstairs. No one is at third base. And it's going to be an easy run for. And Miles ties the game. Pops it foul. Rivera back behind the plate. Makes the catch for out number 2. We apologize for some of the technical difficulties. Barnes will come to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch from Maya, inside for a ball. Barnes will foul that off. Barnes looking to get another rally started with 2 outs here. That pitch off the edge for ball 3. Barnes reaches. Fouled off to the right side. Does Polnitz have a play? He does. And that will retire the side. 2 foul outs to end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Costly error, as errors have ruled the day here for both teams. We've played 5. We're tied at 2. We've reached the 6th inning. As you can see out to the sky, not a lot of sunshine, at least not on this field, as most of the field is now covered in shadows. There's a little sunlight out in left field, out towards left center. Not completely dark yet, but both of these teams are going to want to look and try to make a quick move towards trying to get some runs in, just in case they try to call this game because of darkness. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Two, 3, and 4 due up here for Lemoyne-Owen as Ciali swings and misses for strike one. Rhines continues to work 2 unearned runs. That's a swing and a miss for strike two. Pitch number 71 there for the senior right-hander for the Golden Bears. Here's the 0-2. Fastball up. The 0-2. 1-2, excuse me, and it's going to be a dribbler right to Rhines. Takes his time and gets the out. Sometimes those plays can be tricky for pitchers. You got to come off the mound, and then you've got to handle the ball, and you know you've got the runner right in front of you, seeing him speeding down the line, and sometimes that forces pitchers to kind of, you know, hurry up a little bit, and that's how you make mistakes. Lozano swings at the first pitch, hits it out to center. Wessels has it. That's out number 2. Certainly the inning you want if you're the Golden Bears. Polnitz will come up. Reached on an error. He's 0 for 2, has scored one of the 2 runs. 2 quick outs here for Lemoyne-Owen in the 6th. Polnitz ropes this out to center field. He's going to get his first hit of the second game of this doubleheader. 5th hit for the Magicians. It's going to bring up Terrell. Terrell 1 for 2. Singled in his first plate appearance. Polnitz gets a big running lead, but it's going to be Lyons who's going to get the catch in foul territory, and that's the final out here in the 5th. Excuse me, here in the 6th. A single. One single, one runner left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-2 here at Rickwood Field. 5:05 here local time. The Sun trying to tell everybody, look, we're pretty much done for the day. Miles looking to try to score late here and try to walk out with a doubleheader sweep. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 coming to the plate. Six, 7, and 8 coming to the plate for the Golden Bears here in the 6th. It'll be Lyons, Smith, and Whitehead all due up against Kevin Maya. First pitch down and in for a ball. That pitch is in for a strike. Another pitch on the outside edge. Quickly 1-2. Ground ball to short. Scooped up. And they're going to say Polnitz held the bag and Lyons is out. Lozano made an easy play a lot more difficult, but Polnitz saves his shortstop again for out number 1. We'll bring up Smith. Smith 0 for 1. Barney over having a discussion. Over with the umpire over at first base. First pitch down and in for a ball. Miles just trying to find some base runners here and see if it can get them around and in. Smith gets one through the left side, and he's on. It's going to bring up Whitehead. 6 hits now for the Golden Bears. Whitehead has 2 hits and 2 plate appearances. Neither of them cheap. He has really put bat to ball here in the second game of the doubleheader. First pitch is in for a strike. Two 5-3 for Lemoyne-Owen. 2 6-3 for the Golden Bears. Whitehead hits one to the gap. It's going to be not caught. In fact, yes, it is caught. What a play out in center field. What a play. Certainly give it up to Ciali out in center field as he made a diving grab to retire Whitehead for the second out. Here's Walker, 0 for 1. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. How long will it take for Smith to take off and try to get into scoring position? That ball in tight. Count is now 2-0. Smith has the wheels to get around on a hit to the gap or into the corners. A little more of a lead over at first. There he goes. Rivera gets it up. It's in the center field, and Smith thought about going to third, but he is going to hold tight with a stolen base. on a pitch that was outside. Walker's got a 3-0 count. And that pitch misses, and he's on first. Golden Bears have something going here with 2 outs. Reigning player of the week, Miles Wessels, to the plate. Has not had the best afternoon here in game 2. 0 for 3, has struck out twice, but a chance to put Miles on top. Pitch inside, ball 1. Base hit here, great chance to put the Golden Bears back on top. Maya set, delivers. That pitch is low for ball 2. 2-0 count. If you're Wessels, you can be patient. Look for something right in your wheelhouse. Lofts this to the right side, and it's going to get out of play. Maya has done a good job here limiting damage, as a 2-2 score would otherwise show. Giving up 6 hits, make that 7 hits as that's fouled back to even the count at 2. He's given up 7 hits, but only 1 has gone for extra bases. Only giving up 1 earned run here. The 2-2. Runners both go, and it's going to be a double steal as that ball was upstairs, and now a chance. A base hit probably scores 2. Wessels going to try to be patient here. The 2-2, the 3-2, and that's downstairs, and it's going to load the bases. Rivera calls time. Have a quick discussion with his pitcher. And again, the sunlight is not our friend here. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Umpire has to break up the discussion with Barney and his base runners. Barney figures, hey, if they're going to talk, we can talk too. Bases are loaded for Jeffries. Jeffries doubled and scored last time up. In 3 errors by the shortstop today. And here we go. First pitch in for a strike. That ball is hit into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Barney's going to wave him the second run around. That's actually Rutledge over at third base, and it's going to be a 2-run single. 2-run single for Jeffries puts Miles on top. Jeffries does his job, goes the opposite way, and knocks in 2. 4-2 lead for the Golden Bears. On the 2-out hit by Jeffries. First lead of the game for the Golden Bears here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch misses upstairs. For Jeffries, that's RBIs 4 and 5 as that pitch is in there for a strike. Willis trying to give a little more cushion, grounded to third. Good throw across there by Marrero, ends the inning. Willis grounds out to end the bottom of the 6th, but a 2-run single. One of 2 hits in the inning, but the big one by Jeffries gives Miles a 4-2 lead as we head to the 7th. Back here at Rickwood Field, it's 4-2 Golden Bears here in the top of the 7th. Rhines has 6, 7, and 8. Rhines will face Coleman, Marrero, and Rivera here in the 7th. First pitch, swing and a miss. Rhines looking for his second complete game of the season. But he hits the leadoff batter. Not what you want. He had been in the strike zone all day. Having walked just one until he hit that batter there. Marrero will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. No sunshine here. They're just using natural light at this point. Looking to see if, as that fastball is way upstairs for ball 2. And Barney is going to come out to the mound to talk to his senior starter, trying to get him back focused. Again, we're sorry for some of the technical difficulties that we've been having here from Rickwood. Golden Bears ahead 4-2. Miles looking to complete the doubleheader sweep. That pitch lofted out to left. It's going to be caught by Smith and left for the first out. Marrero had a 2-0 count. And could not otherwise do much with the next offering. So that's going to be out number 1. Two and 0. Runner takes off. Whitehead fires down, but it's going to be a stolen base for Coleman. As that pitch misses as well. Counts now 3-0. Rhines gets that in there for a strike. One down here in the 7th. That pitch out to center, and Wessels makes a diving grab for out number 2. Good read by Wessels to get out number 2. And Meglis, the final hope. For the Magicians. First pitch down and away for a ball. Meglis hits it out to right center. Walker's not going to get to it. It's down. They're going to send the runner home. Here's the throw, and he's out. Walker fires home to end the ball game. What a play out in right field by Trey Walker. Meglis singles to right. Coleman tested the big arm of Trey Walker, and he lost. Your final score, Miles wins 4-2 to get the doubleheader sweep, complete game victory for Jalen Rhines. Big throw by Walker, and Whitehead put the tag on him. Coleman did not stand a chance. With the win, Miles goes to 8-2 overall, 2-0 in conference play. Lemoyne-Owen's going to drop to 4-7 and 0-2. These two teams will be back in action tomorrow afternoon. They will play at noon here at Rickwood Field. It's going to be a big day for Miles. Men and women's basketball will be playing in Tuskegee. The softball team's playing at Alabama and Huntsville. But you can be right here in town to check out the Golden Bears baseball team as they look to close out the 3-game sweep against Lemoyne-Owen. We thank everyone for joining us. Again, your final score here in Game 2, Miles 4, Lemoyne-Owen 2. A.A. Moore, we thank you for joining us. Have a good afternoon. What's up, boss? You all right?